Hi YouTube, Molly here. Sorry, I just kind of stuttered because the time up here, it kind of said 000 and then it started. So I don't know whether I've just stuttered a little bit at the front. Oh, and I'm babbling now. So, yes, I've just done my 22-week update and I'm just going to be doing how I told my parents and my boyfriend Liam about the pregnancy. It's going to just be, I'm just going to do it now because I'm going to be really busy for quite a while. And I thought if I've got the time now, I might as well do it now. So, from what I can kind of work out, I think me and Liam conceived in the middle of April. So, I found out I was pregnant on May the 12th, 2 days before my birthday. And I kind of knew it was coming because before me and Liam, obviously, I can kind of work out that we conceived. I missed a pill, a pregnancy pill, whatever it's called, and I didn't really think anything of it. So the next day I took the pill, and I kind of thought that would replace the problem. And sorry, I've got my dog in the back, and I just thought he just suddenly stopped crying, but I just heard him now. So yeah, and my boyfriend was there, so I kind of told him, I have missed a pill. He was like, right, okay. Still did our little business. And then my period. So I keep hearing banging. My period was meant to arrive, and it didn't. I thought, right, fair dues. Just gonna wait my next day. No period. So my mate went and bought a pregnancy test for me. And I got home and I did the test, and then I phoned Liam and I said, I've just done the first test and it's come back positive. The line was very, 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 like the P line, what it's called, the controlled line, I think, was very, very dark, and then the HV, whatever line, was very, very, very light. Like, this was light that you had to really, really see this. Like, if you just looked at it and thought, oh yeah, that's just one line, it was very faint. And then I thought, right, okay, I'm going to have to take another one. And this was 2 days before my birthday, and I was 1 day late, or 2 days late. And I thought, well, this could be because I'm late. And I was always late anyway, I was irregular, so I didn't really think of anything of it. So I bought another one, and it did the same, and the pregnancy line was a little bit lighter, a little bit clearer. And then my third one I took, this is when I showed my mum, and this was more lighter. And I said, Mum, I've took 3 tests. She looked at the test, but she went, right, okay, just keep an eye on your pregnancy, whatever. I mean, your period. No period. My birthday came, turned 17, and all through my birthday, I was just worrying. I wasn't worrying in the fact, like, oh my God, no, I'm pregnant. I wanted to know whether I was pregnant or not, so I could kind of, be ready, sort of thing. And then I was due to have a polycystic ovaries scan, just because I thought I might have it due to putting weight on quickly. And that weight wasn't due to being pregnant, because his weight was because I wasn't exercising very well. I was exercising, but I wasn't exercising very well. So I was due to have that, and when I went in, the man scanned my belly and everything, and he said there is a black rooming. Well, he scanned my belly and everything was fine, and then he did the internal scanning, which I really hate, and that's when he said, your 2 ovaries are fine, but there is a black lining in your womb. And he didn't, say you're definitely pregnant or you're definitely not pregnant. He was like, he suspected I was about 3 weeks pregnant to this day, like to that day. He was like, just keep an eye, maybe take another test. Got home, took another test, the same thing, the line was clearer. Kept getting clearer, to a point where my mum said, you are pregnant, and I think you are pregnant, because this test is not getting any lighter, it is getting more clearer. And I thought, I need to know whether I'm pregnant or not. My mum wasn't really scared, and neither was boyfriend. Boyfriend really didn't think, oh yeah, she's pregnant. He just, waited until the moment where I was pregnant, if you know what I mean. Like, he wanted to see. My mum was like, well, whatever happens, it happens. And then I took the clear blue test. My mum actually went out and bought a £9, £50 test. And yep, it came back positive. Oh, It it came back positive, and though it actually said pregnant, it was one of the really clear blue ones, pregnant. I was like, oh, right, okay. So, went down to my mum, said, Mum, look, and I did not know my dad was in the house. So that was the worst thing to do. He came into the kitchen, and on that day I found out that I got like a certificate from college just finding out that I'd passed and everything. And I have finished college and I finished school and everything, so that was one of the worries that we didn't need to worry about. You know, I'd finished all the graduation and stuff. So my dad was like, oh great, when he saw the test, and I didn't say it, he just saw the test on the side, and he knew it was me because I looked worried, and so did Liam. And I just said, you know, Dad, I'm pregnant, and he was like, oh wow, like this. And Mum was like, you know, she's terrified to tell you, give her a little bit more, you know, enthusiastic, you need to kind of explain your anger. And he was actually okay, considering he's quite not a strict dad, but he's a dad that, you know, you have to buckle down to work, you have to get a job when you're 16. He's just a dad, basically. And he took it pretty well. He just said, you know, you have finished school, you have been together for nearly 2 years, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, you know, Liam, you need to get a job. You need to get a job because now you may be having a baby. So that was really the reactions that I got from my mum and my dad. Liam, but then after that, about 6 weeks, we started getting really, really excited. And this was our first midwife appointment, and went to the hospital, and they just, you know, weighed me and stuff like that, and explained all the tablets I can take, and just explained pregnancy to me. And I took my blood, I had a blood test and everything like that, and we started getting really excited. We started from 7 weeks looking at things. I did have a little bit of a kerfuffle with his family, not a kerfuffle about the pregnancy, just that I wasn't very close to them at first, so I told them quite early, and then certain people were with them that I didn't really want them to know. But then they started getting excited, and then it came up to the 12-week mark, and it was the scan, and then nobody knew, only my family and his family knew. No, some of my friends knew. And then when I had my 12-week scan, I put it on Facebook, and that's when everyone was like, oh, congratulations. By the way, I have 2 Facebooks. I have I have 2 Facebooks. One of them is all my school friends, all my college friends, people that I hardly talk to, all that. So it's got like about 800 friends on. And then I've got Molly Griffin one, which is the one that I put all my baby information on, and it's just got my family on there. I don't want anyone else finding out about my pregnancy. There are millions of people out there that I know, well, that maybe if I'm really, really, like, you know, oh, so popular. No, there's some people out there that don't know that I'm pregnant, and I am like nearly 6 months pregnant. So, so yeah, put the scan on, and I got a lot of congratulations, oh my god, you know, it's definitely a boy, definitely a girl. But then I got an odd comment from a family member on my dad's side, it was my auntie, and she just messaged saying, you know, it's going to be hard for you too. I took that as, I'm 17, we're both 17, you're saying that because we are 17 years old. But from my eyes, I think every mum at any age, it's hard for them to have a newborn baby, especially when you're a first mum. But yeah, I messaged her, and we had a little bit of a, you know, what to do da. But from that, I've lost quite a lot of friends, and I have to say, if you want to become a teen mum, you have to be prepared. You're going to be losing friends, but then you're going to be gaining friends. But yes, you are going to be losing friends. You're going to be losing a lot of respect because you are 17 and you've got a baby. A lot of people have said to my mum, that my mum's friends, I'm not against them or anything, but they said, don't you think Molly's going to lose out on a lot of stuff? And my mum said no, because she was never a drinker, she never smoked, she was always at home, and if she wanted to go out with her friends, she would go out, and they would go out to town and have lunch or whatever. I was quite a mature person for a 17-year-old girl, so yeah, but it was exciting, and then gradually I started, you know, seeing that a lot of people was walking out of my life, not because I was pregnant. I think it's because I am now mature, and they can't go, oh Molly, come out to the party, or Molly, come to town, because I'll be having a baby, you know. I'll be like going, oh, you know, I just don't think they just really, I don't really think they want to have to come across my anger. So yeah, I lost a lot of friends and gained friends. Me and Liam were so much closer, but the reaction I've got from a lot of people was surprising, you know. Some of them that I thought they were going to scream at me, they didn't. Some of them that I thought they were going to be there for me, they aren't, and stuff. The one person that I probably would have wished was here was my nan, who passed away in December the 12th of last year, so it's coming up to a year soon. And she was one of my best friends. She's my nan, but she was my best friend, you know. She was 65, I think, 66, and she was just amazing. She wasn't an old woman who'd be like, kid, get off my lawn, that sort of stuff. She was just a lovely lady, and you know, she meant the world to me. And one of those reasons I wanted her to, she would have had a go at me. I could see it. She was northern, my whole family was northern, and she would have had a go at me, and I know that. But then she would have started getting excited and stuff. So yeah. So the reactions I got, I'm quite pleased with. And then through the pregnancy, I started getting more and more excited, losing more and more friends. The more I got excited, the more friends I lost. So, you know, I don't think people really, don't know. And as they say, you will never find love, or never, you know, understand love for a child until you have one. And I haven't had my child yet, but I haven't even met this baby yet, and he means the world to me. He's like amazing and stuff. So yeah. So that's pretty much my storyline of how I told family. This video's gone really long, so I'm going to be doing quite a lot of my videos now, because seriously, my YouTube channel is going to be like empty, nothing for a long time, until probably I turn 23 weeks. I'll probably do another video today of my favourite clothes that I've got for the baby, and what essentials I've got for the baby, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing the boyfriend tag on Friday. I know I haven't been requested, and as I said in my 22-week update video, I haven't been requested, but voila, whatever. I'm just going to do it for fun. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's it really. I've got nothing else to say. So thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe, and yeah, see you later.